Alright folks, we're back, and the weather is on the side of our enemies. Be that as it may, we need to... Wow, I attacked without really checking, but... No, that was a really bad idea to do that, apparently. Because the attackers are, like, getting all the advantage here for some reason. I mean, the defenders. I don't know. I'm not making any sense. This is Mysterious JG. It's Let's Play Panzer General. And we're trying, despite the weather being on the side of the Soviets, to take Moscow early enough to... shoot. I guess it's because they're 2-star? That's the problem? But, yeah, we're trying to... Well, we gotta get rid of this unit and retake that airfield so that we don't have any threats in this sector. Somebody trying to sneak up and retake Smolensk. But yeah, the weather has been against us, and that's been a problem. And, this sucks. Okay, if I can just attack them here, and they'll counterattack, that'll use up 1 unit of their ammo. Thing is that it's going to be really difficult to get rid of those namby-pamby little 2 infantry there. You guys can absorb these losses. I want to get rid of the ammo of that artillery unit. It would have been nice if the attack was totally called off. It was. Oh, okay. Please finish these guys off. It'd be ridiculous. I know it said you were only supposed to get 1 of them. There we go. It's just silly for you not to be able to do better than that. Alright, folks. You're not expected to do any damage here? That kind of sucks, but okay. At least they're able to reduce the entrenchment level without any risk. And they did manage to eliminate 1 unit, so that's something. Heavy infantry. Expected to lose 7 here? Damn. Does it not know that this artillery is out of ammo? I guess just encircling these guys would be something. Alright, I'll encircle these guys instead. Those bridging engineers are clearly not leaving that city. Maybe it's the rain? Does that affect my ground attack? Hopefully this isn't a mistake that's going to wipe out my Pioneer infantry unit, but... With the rain, I can't really rely on my Air Force to slowly take out anybody's, I can't rely on the Air Force to chip away people's entrenchments, so I have to have ground units just attack them. There's no other way to soften them up. And I don't really feel like I can afford to just spend a turn sitting around waiting. guys are out of ammo again. And these guys are trying to drive across thick Russian mud. So, artillery barrage continues. Give me a good look at what's going on anyway. Hopefully I will get a 4th star of experience here and not lose any of my, strength. That'd be nice. Didn't get a 4th star of experience, but otherwise that went the way I was hoping it would. You guys can just hang out for right now. They're only going to do 3 damage. It's against a unit with no experience at all. I think maybe the mud is impacting it. It lowers everyone's attack values or something. Try to wipe you guys out. No, just force you to retreat. This is slowing things down, making it interminable. But I've got all these cities surrounded. I mean, if I can ever get a turn in where I can start using my air power again, I'll be able to take them. And if I get these guys down there in a transport, they'll be able to do something. It's just not going to happen quickly. Oh, Aryan War God, Wotan, I guess. Grant us good weather so that we can crush the Slavs that we dislike so very, very much. Out of ammo, and that was not good. He's also out of ammo. Just look at how little damage everyone is doing here. Although they seem to be taking damage, okay. Oh, they've got no ammo. Damn. Really gotta get these guys to retreat so that these guys can get more ammo. This kind of sucks. Really nice if I could shoot these guys down too, but I can't when it's raining. These guys are out of ammo. It seems to be happening kind of a lot. Now I'm having this sudden panic attack of not knowing. Oh god, look at how long it's gonna. I'm gonna hope it dries up on the next turn and get him some elite replacements. Having a panic attack about not knowing where. Oh, I can't get up there anyway. I want to find out if there's any more guys hidden around up here. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of dudes up here. Oh, this Russian campaign, it ain't going my way. Let's just make sure that these guys can't escape. So I encircled some of their planes. Just curious what's over there. The anti-aircraft guns can't fire in the rain on us either. Okay, so who hasn't moved? You haven't moved? I guess you can take care of this. Or you can try. Everybody's offense seems to be drastically reducing this weather, though. Out of fuel there. What did that leave? Just these guys up here. So I'm just... No fuel, huh? So you can't walk. I guess they're out of food. So I'm picturing these like, you know, Soviet soldiers with their iconoclasts and, you know, praying to folk gods for some kind of salvation against the invading, against, you know, the evil Fritz, the invader, and it seems like it's kind of come in the form of the weather. Like, you know, Russian Jesus is helping them. Wow. Bad scene. Very bad scene. I was kind of not very cautious there. Entrenchment of 8. I think I will hang back on that. Meantime, these transports are barely able to move in this weather. The Pioneers and their movement on foot doesn't seem to be affected by the weather, but or the bridging engineers, but yeah, the transports are definitely impacted. Kind of limp our way towards the... Oh, I can't even cross the... In this weather, you can't even cross the river. I guess I'll resupply. Same for you. And end the turn. I really hope the rain stops. This is probably not going to go my way. Could have been worse, but... Oh, they're out of ammo? Damn, I really wasn't careful about ammo in this. I'm checking to see how much everybody had. Fair weather is back. Whew, my fair weather friend. Well, if you'll pardon me, folks, I have to step away for 1 second. I'll, what is this? Show computer move. I will, hopefully remember to edit this out, but I'm going to be gone for a minute. Hold on. Okay, folks, I'm back, and assuming I didn't forget to edit that out, you never missed me. If I did forget to edit out, you had quite a long wait. Not that long, but... So what I'm going to do is take a turn here, and then I might take 2 more turns, make this a long video, because I don't think I'll have time to record another video necessarily tonight. Maybe 1 long video will be easier than 2 normal videos. But the weather is back to being fair, which is excellent news for us. So let's use every bit of air power. It would be really nice to actually take this airfield here. Can I attack here safely? Hopefully this will not do me any harm. Ignore them, ignore them, ignore them. Damn. Force suppressed isn't a great result, but... Matter of fact, I should have considered suppression bombing the anti-air anyway. I don't think I'll be able to get the air defense out of there on this turn, but... It's not impossible. I got them to surrender. So that was definitely a good first step. Nothing else, it means that these guys won't be supported by... Oof. Guys are out of ammo, because you're freaking useless to me. Please get the first attack again on these guys. Oh, good. Oh, excellent. Very good news. This might work out after all. Oh, very good news indeed. I want to just ignore those two cities? Could be risky. Although it really would be nice to start driving on Moscow right now. Yeah, the fall of Tula, I would have liked if it had happened a little earlier, but it's definitely a very positive step. Maybe I can wipe these guys out more or less before anyone even gets there. I wanted to take this badly because of these guys, that's right. Of course you guys get the first shot. But it won't do you any good. Easy experience here, beating up on a bunch of recon trucks. That really didn't go all that terribly well. Oh well. Refuel for you guys. You guys are safe because these guys should be fully suppressed. You guys need ammo. This truck desperately needs ammo. That's a situation going over here. Damn, I really was hoping that wasn't going to happen. But at least they didn't make any losses. These are the only guys that seem to have any kind of advantage over the Soviet infantry in this group of 3 units. Simultaneous attack, that's about the best I can hope for, I guess, with the luck I've had recently. But they got rid of them. And just taking a second here to make sure there's nothing goofy going on. Don't see anybody back here behind the lines. Okay. Yeah, I don't normally do that, but I don't know, I feel free to do it after watching another video online. Okay. So let's exterminate these guys, because we're the Daleks. And that's how we roll. I'm trying to reduce my entrenchment of my enemies here, but hanging around with the enemies, have myself a party. Is there a suppression bomber I can get down there in time, or you could, but yeah, I'll use you down here. Oh, nice. Okay. I'd really like to get rid of these guys. Excellent. You guys can finish them off because they're an easy target, and I always give you guys easy targets. Really lucky you guys will be able to finish them off, and then the 7 strength Panzer 4D unit will be able to take the airfield. Excellent. Good. I was hoping I'd get lucky there and not get the rugged defense. They're partially suppressed, so I'm figuring if I get the first attack I'm reasonably safe, but... yeah, still even losses, tit for tat. Those guys appear to be trapped by Alicia. He's using the music box of death trap on them. I always like to use fighters to kill guys who are trying desperately to retreat from my ground forces. It's like as they're running away, these guys come down out of the sky and gun down almost all of them. Rugged defense, damn it. Managed to goof this up, so I'm not going to be able to take the city. Maybe better just wipe out as many units as I can. Once again, guys who are retreating, shoot them in the back with fighter planes as they run. And it's time to shoot you guys down, most of you anyway. Because you're messing with my naval verters. And I don't take too kindly to that. Looks like Russia's, or Moscow's, just got a bunch of troops with little in the way of artillery or anti-aircraft. If I can get over there and start bombing the shit out of them while the weather's still good, I could do some damage. Finish these guys off so that my naval verfers can regroup. No elite replacements. Why can't I get a... oh, because of the planes? don't understand why I can't get elite replacements. Or ammo. Is it because of the plane that's there? Holy crap, it is. I can't do anything about that plane now, can I? I've used all my air units. I shot down the fighters. I should have taken out the bombers because I didn't realize they were stopping those guys from reinforcing. Shoot. And I shouldn't have, or I could have used these guys instead of attacking. Ugh. Yeah, I'm using these guys to kill these guys instead of my core units. Mostly because I'm trying to keep my core units free to just press forward. Forward with the attack! Charge! Charge! I didn't actually get to see that video. But, fan response to one of the, Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires videos was fairly positive and was centered around the word charge! Oh, shoot. Rugged defense. I still get the first shot. Okay, so it wasn't so bad. I'll be out of ammo at the end of this, so I have to remember that. But I should be able to press forward with them again. Take out that city once I do get some ammo back to them. They get fuel and stuff when they, yeah, elite replacements. Elite replacements also brings fuel and ammo. These guys will at last be ready. I've been waiting. I've been saying I've got so much elite infantry up here that's going to be easy, but then everyone ran out of ammo because I didn't manage it properly, and it just all kind of went to hell. So now how come he can get elite replacements, but these guys can't? Anybody want to step up here and attack us on our transports on the next turn? You just try, see what happens. So one of these other units will move into that city, but we can deal with that. And it's tempting, but I'm not going to have those guys get into that city because they have no weapon, no ammo left, and they would just get attacked viciously. This is pretty cool. You can just park in here and invite guys to attack. Since I got 5 stars, I'm not that worried about rugged defense. So I can just beat the shit out of these guys. Sorry. Hold on, let's think about this for a second. Don't want to divert too many guys north of the river because the real fight for Moscow is going to be south of this lake. Oh. These guys got kind of forgot about. Alright, that's the end of the turn. Let's take one more turn, so this is an extra long video, and then we'll call it a video. And let's really, really, really hope that the weather stays good. Excellent. Weather stayed good. Sadly, the Allies didn't try to attack up here, as I hoped they would, this unit here. Danger of running out of ammo if he keeps getting attacked, but still. Things are looking much better now than they were just a little while ago. Because Kaluga is going to fall very soon. Obninsky is going to be the next big issue. So these guys here need to start diverting north in that direction. North in that direction. Good one, JG. What happened to the Red Air Force? The Red Air Force is in full-on retreat. Possibly up here. Yep! I don't know why I clicked on that spot exactly. I got out of the sun. Which basically means they get a chance to actually hurt me, which never would have happened otherwise. Yeah, threw away a plane by doing that. Oh well. But I got rid of the Red Air Force again. Probably aren't even worth suppression bombing, but I can't get over to here, so I might as well. They're losing 19 prestige again. So I don't know how much prestige they've got, but... They appear to have no anti-aircraft. $20 prestige for this city. I may not have carpet bombed it before. Okay, force them out of the city and become heroes of Germany. Best unit I've ever had in my army, the Panzer 1B. Got a lot of guys who are going to run out of ammo pretty soon. It's a long enough battle that you're not getting through it without a lot of guys running out of ammo, apparently. Oh, excellent. This, on the other hand, not so good. Rugged defense, and I'm probably not even going to dislodge them. Once again, getting experience for my rookie tanks the hard way. Supply... I'll probably need to bring them back closer to an airstrip, like this one. Is this really worth the trouble of taking them all the way down here? Probably not. Probably should have sent them up north instead. Nobody can even attack on this turn. This was basically a waste. But I definitely want to take this city and this airfield. And then the same thing for that one, just so that I don't have to worry about anybody coming around trying to sneak up on us. Because everything else is either in the path between us and Moscow or beyond Moscow and not relevant. It'd be pretty cool if I could actually wipe out this recon unit with air support, but we'll have to see. Alright, nice. Okay, nothing much to worry about there. On the off chance that these guys are able to stay caught up and fight, it'd be nice if they had plenty of ammo for a change. This unit may get to be important again, I hope so, because I did spend prestige getting it back up to strength. And a lot of those guys are almost out of fuel and ammo. So I do want to try to be aware of that. These guys might take a while, but they're going to take Obninsky. So these guys can probably keep driving on Moscow. Oh, paratroopers have anti-air attack. I didn't know that. It's not very good, of course. Ooh, this should be ugly. Not quite as ugly as they were saying, but pretty ugly nonetheless. Right? Again, I'm not talking much, I'm sorry. I mean to be talking, I'm just not. I'll let those fighters try and wipe out that infantry strength one, so that my tanks coming from the south don't have to deal with it. Yeah, the computer will sometimes just spam the cheapest unit it can, and just make them pop up all around the outskirts of a city, whereas... Oh, rugged defense. Well, it doesn't matter if I wipe them all out. I hope I can. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize they hadn't moved yet. But the AI will usually just spam like cheap infantry in any tank around the outskirts of a city, whereas like half that many infantry with like one artillery supporting them could be a lot more effective. Alright. Against our better judgment, we're going to try to send you guys to the front, and you probably should be guarding objectives. This is risky, but I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, I got lucky. I've had pretty good luck with not getting rugged defense using my 5-star tanks. But they're like out of fuel almost entirely and very close to being out of ammo, so I don't want to take too many more stupid risks with them. Sadly, it looks like my Naval-Werfers are not going to get much of a chance to do anything. Ooh, nice. So once I got them in position with some ammo, as expected, the elite infantry bridging engineers have royally fucked up the Soviet defenders. Even though they don't have royalty in Russia anymore after they killed Tsar Nicholas and his family. Fuck them up, Wehrmacht. Fuck them up. Fuck them up, Wehrmacht. Fuck them up. Sorry. Yeah, the Panzers have been good in this battle, but it's really those elite infantry units that have been against all those heavily entrenched enemies. Very good stuff. Oh, it's good experience. Let's see what happens. Okay, no rugged defense. Good. Might be getting a little overconfident, but at least this time I wasn't burned for it. More ammo for the Naval-Werfers. Hope for the best. Good. Not only did I not get rugged defense, I even got the first shot off. And that's going to be it for this turn, folks. This is on the video and really hope for good weather. Yes, the weather continues good. Alright, I feel like playing more, but I don't think I've got time, so I'm calling it a video here. How many turns do we have left? Like, I think it said 10? I don't know how many turns early we have to win to get a major victory. If it's more than 5 turns, it might not be doable at this point, but Obninsky is definitely going to fall on the next turn. Might take 2 if I don't do this exactly the right way. Certainly there's going to be more infantry and defenders hanging around, but I should be able to take the city itself. So there won't be any goofiness here where one of the side periphery objectives is the last to fall. Moscow will definitely be the last city to fall. It's not going to be an easy nut to crack. As you can see, it's got some geographical advantages. It's surrounded by river on 3 sides, which means that it's not going to be easy to wander across and attack it. In theory, the best place to attack from would be east of the city, but that's not the direction from which we're coming. So I'd have to waste a certain amount of time to cross over the river and attack pressing west from the east, and I think that would cost me a major victory if I tried that. So I'm going to have to come at it directly from the east, and possibly to a lesser extent from the south. But as you can see, it's just defended by infantry. Some bridging engineers with 1 star, but a lot of like cheap rookie infantry, and no air support and no artillery, which means that Moscow should fall relatively easily. It's just a matter of whether I can get there in time. And of course, we know the Soviets are going to fight for it as hard as they can. This is, after all, my best chance for victory in the war in the East, and the Soviets, if they know this, know that if they can hold the line here, this will be the German high water mark, or Grosse Wassermark, or Hohe Wassermark, or I don't know. I'm being silly. But that's going to be it for this video. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. When we come back, we will continue attacking Mother Russia and Rodina. See you then, folks. Bye-bye.